Welcome into my live. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome in. So I just wanted to come on here and chat for a little bit while I'm walking. I'm doing my daily walk. I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. And I just want to talk to you guys about my transitioning, okay? You know I'm 50 something, early 50s though, okay? Just hit the 50s, but it's all good. I still look great for my age. Wouldn't you agree? Y'all tap in and let me know. Do y'all agree? For my age, do I look pretty good? I have no makeup on. So I think I look pretty good for my age, considering. Okay, have no makeup on and try to keep my skin up as much as I can. So anyway, I am out and about, enjoying this weather. Okay, enjoying this weather. All right. So let's get into it. So as you all know, my journey is in life. I've been through the ups and downs. I had some great times. I've had some struggles, but I'm here. Okay, that's all I can say. And God has been good to me. Through everything that I've been through, I can say that I made it out. I'm still moving forward. And the most important thing is that I'm a fighter, I'm a hustler, and I'm also an entrepreneur, a businesswoman at heart. Okay, I've had shops throughout my life. I had studios, shops, hair salons in the past, and I've always been consistent with making sure that my bills are paid. However, you have hard times where you got to borrow from family. Okay, you probably been on a couple of food stamps, and back in the day, I'm not on it now. Okay, thank God. But and I say that in a good way, because if you need food stamps, you need food stamps. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it 100. If you're going through as a single parent and you were struggling, please take care of your kids. Make sure they fed. Okay, put your ego aside. Make sure they fed. But at the same time, if you could be independent of that, do it, because they be in your business. Okay, and I don't like people in my business. So if I ever get on something like that, I usually would be on it for 6 months and I'm off. Okay, or I get back on if I really need it. I'm off. Now I don't need it because I don't eat a lot. So I don't eat a whole bunch of different foods, so I really don't need it. My appetite is different, and I do pretty good. I only need it when I had those down times. When as a hairstylist for over 25 years, and like during the pandemic, everybody was getting food stamps during the pandemic. Okay, I seen people that had 2 jobs and was getting food stamps during the pandemic. Okay, I'm like, how you get that? You got 2 jobs. They had 2 jobs and they was getting food stamps during the pandemic. Okay, so they was giving it out to everybody. So everybody probably was getting food stamps during the pandemic. Okay, and I ain't got no shame in my game. We have our hard times, but thank God I'm independent. I'm able to keep it moving. I just don't like to be stuck. I don't like to be stuck. I believe in somebody, helping you, and then you need to hurry up and get off of that, because it's like a crutch for me. I just don't want to stay on stuff too long. It becomes a crutch, and I don't like people in my business. That's probably why I never stay on nothing. If I get a little help, that's it. I'm off within 6 months to a year. I'm off of it. And then I do good on my own, because I can do hair, I can do online businesses, so I don't need that stuff. So thank God I don't need it now. I'm not on it. Thank you, Lord. So like I said, you go through your struggles in life and you come out on top. Thank you for the likes. And that's all I can say. But I understand why single mothers or even single dads get on it, because you want to make sure your kids eat. You don't want your kids to look up at you and be like, well, what are we eating today? You got to put your pride aside and help them out. But once you get on your feet, once you get a good schedule on your food, that's what I noticed too. When I was getting those stamps before, back in the day, Like, but I wasn't on them long. 6 months, a year off. Then maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, I might get back on it for 6 months. I'm off. But now that I'm older, I don't eat a lot of food. I don't really, I don't really need it because I eat a lot of salads and stuff like that. So it's not gonna do me good. I'd rather have somebody else use it that has small children. Okay. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So yeah, it's just, you go through things. All right. But thank God I've never received any kind of money from the government. Never. I didn't want to accept that because I've always been doing hair. So, and I had my good times where I used to make a lot of money doing hair. And then that pandemic hit, and I guess we all needed them stamps during that pandemic. Okay. And was on it for a minute, then got off. Was on a minute again, got off. So I don't stay on nothing like that too long because I don't like people in my business. Again, I can say that several times. I don't. So that's why I don't stay on stuff like that, because I don't like people tracking me. Because you have to report your income. When I was a hairstylist, I had to turn in my taxes, stuff like that, just to show what I make. So I was very honest. So yeah, but at the same time, I'm so independent. I like to do things on my own. I don't like to be waiting on stuff. So I get out here and hustle. I do the DoorDash. I've done Uber. I do hair. Honey, I could braid. So if push comes to shove, I can grab people off the street. I used to do that back in the day. Walk up to people and say, I can do your hair. And I used to pull them off the street back in the day when I had my studio. That's how I got my customers. I would go on the street. Back in the day, we had flyers. We would go out and I just conversate with people. I'm saying, you have a hairstylist? Who does your hair? I can work something out with you. I'll do your hair for this, that, and the third. They sit in my chair. More online business. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. So that's what I'm building up. Okay, it's in the beginning stages, but I like it because it's flexible, and I provide information, that help me out, and I want to help somebody else out. And you don't have to worry about physical papers or anything like that. You just download it onto your computer or your phone. You can look at it on your phone, or you can download it, print it out, or whatever. And if it's a MR, master resale rights, and you can resell it to somebody else. You can't edit that. But you added the PLR, the private label rights. You can edit that if you like. And usually you have to have a Canva set up on your computer or your phone. Okay, because that's where most of the PDF gets downloaded onto Canva. Okay, we love our Canva. Okay, and if you can pay for the membership for Canva, that would be good. Some people, I understand you can't afford it in the beginning. Okay, do it for free, but eventually you want to go ahead and sign up. They do offer 14 days or 30 days. They have a 30-day or a 14-day membership. Well, no, I'm sorry, not membership. It would be like a free trial. So if you all want to try that, you should, because Canva is like a all-in-one game. They have everything. Okay, also I'm signed up with Beacon. So if anybody want to sign up with Beacon, put in the comments and I'll leave you all the referral. You can come in for free. You want to have a place for them to actually get their products. And if you pay for a $10 membership, then they can do like a payment plan. If they spend over $50, they can do a payment plan on Beacon. Yep. You just pay $10 a month for that membership, or you can just get it for free. They have a $30 membership, but the 10 or the free is good. one of those, and you get a lot of stuff on Beacon. Oh my God, if you're really good with with doing different stuff like features and doing different things, they have a lot of stuff on there that you can really get into. Everything is kind of already set up. Then some people like Stand Store. Stand Store is good too to have your own store as well for different products. Okay? And what I like about Stand Store is more direct. Beacon is more technical, still reasonable. It's about $10 a month. You're going to do it. And it's simple, direct. Stand Store will be the one, and they are very, they are good. People who use them, and they get a lot of, they don't have no problem with no customers coming through there. So just so y'all know. Okay. So Stand Store is free for 14 days. Free trial. And you can do the $30 a month one. But if you do that, then you want to make sure that your digital products are not over $50 or something like that. You want to do low price digital products, because if you start doing $99 for a month fee, or you want your customers to have a payment plan, you got to spend $99. Yes. So, okay, that's the difference with the two. Okay, so getting back into it, like I said, I'm doing digital products now. You can go to the description and you can see my link. I have Linktree, also a good one. Linktree, Stand Store, and Beacon is probably the top 3 stores right now. To get, all right, if you need help or need me to throw you a few words about how to set up, I got you. And I will get more into detail about the communities that I'm a part of, where you can get already done for you products set up for you. That's also in the link tree. But if you need me to go more detail, I'll do a part 2. I just want to let you guys know my transitioning from full-time hairstylist into doing online business, digital products, merch, drop shipping. Also, I do TikTok affiliate. I do a little bit of everything, guys. It's my birthday. That's probably what it is. Okay, I'm a June baby. I do everything. Okay, so yeah, I do also TikTok affiliate. So I'm like live, and if you guys want to check me out, it's Tina Lady 2 Cent Show. Also on YouTube, I have account Tina Lady 2 Cent Show, and I have also an account on TikTok, Tina Lady 2 Cent Show. So you can check me out when I go live. I do digital products. I do digital products. Also do product reviews for TikTok products. Okay, so y'all can check me out. Like I said, if you want to be a part of that, I do have information on it. Just let me know. Comment specifically what it is that you want to do as far as digital products, because I have a little bit of information about everything. Okay, so but the main thing is that if you want change, maybe you are transitioning, your life is changeover like me, you can see I'm older and I'm changing already. Not already. I've always been the kind of person to do a little bit of everything, but for me, doing is so convenient for me because of my age. I told you guys I'm early 50s, so as you see, I'm getting stiff. Okay, and I love working at home, and it's always been a self-employed. I've always been an entrepreneur. This comes natural to me to work at home. Now I've done other stuff like warehouse work, customer service, You know, I've done all that stuff. Okay, I've done all those things before as well. Those like in between jobs. But as far as my career, I'm a licensed cosmetologist still to this day. Okay, so I can go back and work in the salon right now if I want to. Okay, yeah, I've been licensed for over 25 years. So y'all see, I'm lying about my age. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I'm excited about this digital products. I have sold some digital products. It's building up nicely. The community I'm in, I'm with RBA and I'm with DBA. I know y'all probably heard of those ladies that are booming earners, and those young ladies are doing it when it comes down to building a community. Okay, so I give them an applause. These young ladies are stepping up the game, and I love it. And I'm older, but I'm supportive. Okay, I have no ego, honey. I'm excited. Tell me something I don't know. Okay, that's me. All right, I love to learn. I love to support, and I love to make money. Okay. So if you love to make money and you want something extra, extra income, you want something that you can do at home on your spare time, you can build your skills. I'm going to be talking about that more in detail maybe tomorrow. I'll do like a little video and go into more details about digital products. We'll just take our time and walk through it. Okay, so that's all. I just wanted to come on here and get acquainted with all my new regulars. I'll be back on here. I'm gonna try to come on here every day, or at least every other day. Just be consistent with coming on here so you guys can get familiar with me. Okay, and I appreciate everybody. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I aim to, what's the word that TLC used to say? I ain't too proud to bag. I'm not bagging, but I'm just saying I need to get more subscribers. Okay, because sister need to make money everywhere. Okay, so you can follow me TikTok, Facebook. Okay, Instagram, I'm on there a little bit, but I would say Facebook, I'm kind of built up on Facebook. TikTok, a little bit. I'm doing a lot of product reviews, affiliate on there. If YouTube, I've been a member of YouTube forever, but I'm just now starting to focus on YouTube, and let's get into it. So if you can see, the past month I've been really hustling and trying to focus on build up my YouTube. And so I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to be back on here maybe later on tonight. We'll see, but for sure tomorrow. Okay, because I really want to talk to you guys about the different communities I'm in, and for those of you all who want to just, have an extra skill, learn some skills, take some classes in this community, build up, as far as networking and actually getting some ideas of what you want to do on the side at home, because we all need extra income, everybody. No matter what you're doing, you need something. So, or at least you need some skills. You need to learn something, how to do something, because times are getting hard and everything is changing. They're cutting everybody off, everything. Okay, so you are gonna need something extra, and I appreciate you all being here. So my name is Tina. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be back tomorrow on this live. Y'all have a good evening, and God bless. Bye.